hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Bringing it out. It's Sharp. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The back's got it. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the wideout goes in motion. On the run, it's Sharp. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
With the catch, it's Thomas. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Tight end goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Second down after that previous play. quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He pulls in the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of lust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Handoff in a single back formation. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Guerrero. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Guerrero. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Sharp. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Thomas.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Finds the man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. LSU has moved into the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense operating from the pistol. Single back, takes the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Press coverage now from the secondary. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Coverage team brings down the returner. That LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
There's the handoff. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
That's real in. It's Thomas. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
To dart right down the middle. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first down, it's play action. The sure hands, it's Hawkins. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there is a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. Misfire on first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sharp. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick throw over the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's a wide receiver screen. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Catch made on the outback. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's sharp. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes back out onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. To bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see your victory.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups. matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Takes a shot at the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The ball is picked off. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in a bid for the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now at the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Fighting Irish.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Point after, not great through. touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play fake, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Notre Dame, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 45. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone.
22, water.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the quarterback will take a knee. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now